Okay, y'all, it's super humid and I just don't know how to tame my hair anymore. Okay, so here we are. Hey guys, it's Brooke. Thanks for getting together for today's video. Honestly, if you read the title, you already know what we're talking about, so let's just dive right in. Let's get to it. Woo! Okay, quick. I just really have to point this out because I just see it on my screen. This is water. I just washed my face. I want to talk about Hashimoto's diagnoses. I was diagnosed in like the second to third quarter of 2018. A year prior to that, they had diagnosed me with a hypothyroidism. I apologize for the background noise. I don't know what to do. What is Hashimoto's? Well, it's basically your autoimmune system is somehow getting confused and attacks your thyroid. Hashimoto's, are there alternate names? Great question, sister. Because yes, there is. One of the alternative names is chronic lymphocytic thyroiditis. Autoimmune thyroiditis, autoimmune thyroid disease. I personally refer to Hashimoto's as Hashies just because it sounds less intimidating this way to me. So some of the symptoms, some of these side effects and symptoms of these flare-ups are inflammations, fatigue, gets cold easily. I can totally tell you that my body temperature is just way out of whack all the time. I'll be very honest though, when I was younger, after being outside during summer, like an hour or any more than an hour, I would honestly come back with a fever. I could potentially have like a cold the next day. Like I would like literally get sick just from being outside in this heat. So now, like, I don't know if it like overheated my body or what it really did, but now I do get cold easily, but I get just as hot, if that makes sense. Like I can be like freezing, and as soon as I, cover myself, I'm now like sweating. So it's just this body temperature is just for me personally is just out of whack, and I don't know if that has to do with my childhood issues being outdoors, but I do feel like they're kind of connected. I have talked to a few other women that have been diagnosed, but I do want to emphasize, like, being diagnosed with Hashimoto's was the biggest struggle of my life, and a lot of the doctors that I kept seeing, they were just like, let's just keep an eye on it, let's just keep an eye on it, let's just keep an eye on it, while you're having inflammations, while you're having fatigue, while your body temperature is just way out of whack. You also have cognitive issues. So there's been a few times where maybe like my mind just goes faster than my mouth, or there's been times that maybe my mouth is going, and you don't hear this too often, is like your mind isn't keeping up with how you're talking. So then you kind of stutter, or maybe you say things back. I know I say things backwards. I'm like, oh shit, like it was actually this way, like flip it, oops. Also, irregular cycles that come from this. This is something I have irregular cycles so bad. Like I don't know when there's actually going to be a flow. Ladies know what I'm talking about. Like when there's actual flow, I don't know when. It's just so frustrating to not have a consistent cycle, just because it's like you can't prepare for inconsistency. Personally, it's overwhelming not having a good grip or a good schedule on my cycle as a woman. A few other symptoms are aches and pains. Like it honestly started to swell up. It's just little things that you think wouldn't irritate the body normally irritate people who have either Hashimoto's or honestly just an autoimmune disease. And that's just like, ugh. It's just one of those things, like it is what it is, but it's like, ugh, can it not be that? Another is like bowel issues, inconsistent body weight. I want to take a moment here because just women are painted to look a certain way. Okay, we're in society, we're supposed to be like all like a freaking hourglass, right? You're supposed to be the whole
Hey guys, it's Editing Brook. I quickly just wanted to pop on here because the lawn people came back and I couldn't bear the sound between what I was trying to say here. So here I am cutting in, just quickly trying to say that we are all beautiful no matter our fit or whatever we got going on. Like we are all beautiful and very much worthy of it. Something that I mentioned in this clip that I'm obviously not including is that I was very much underweight for a while. It was not fun. It was very painful. A lot of things came. So a lot of side effects came when you don't have the proper nutritions or nutrients in your body. And something that just like really would irk me is when my friends and family would be like, I wish I had that. I wish I wouldn't eat. I wish this. Like, why can't I be more like that? You look good. You're not worried about being overweight. I'm like, what the freak are you telling me? Like I would get so heated and just so like flustered at the fact that these people were even saying such words to me, because if I would have to tell them, I'm like so much discomfort, so many more struggles that come from just not eating. And the fact that you're wishing this upon yourself like is just beyond me, because I would not wish this on anybody. I'm like, with the society, with like the society standards of a woman, how like it didn't that was not cool. That did not serve me. That did not suit me. Um, because they're like, for me with hashies, like my thyroid does get inflated. There's inflammation in my glands, and it does make it a little bit harder, or it just, I don't shouldn't say harder, but it's just really uncomfortable eating. And then there's like that nauseated feeling, and then there's just like it's not a smooth process if you know, like it is if you're not diagnosed with an autoimmune disease. So I think the biggest factor, I later in this video I'll talk about cleaning up my diet. And that's where it comes from, is because I was underweight. And I, not only was I underweight, but I also, like, when I would eat, I wasn't eating the healthiest foods. Like I would have like a Dorito or two, and that's just like whatever amount I had, like it just was not what my body needed, was not what it was serving my body. So that was just something that I really wanted to emphasize there, my struggle there. And overall, we are all beautiful. Just no matter what we struggle with, no matter our fit, no matter what, we are all beautiful and very much worthy of just being loved and accepted as we are. So,
What causes Hashis? What causes Hashimoto's? That's another great question. And there's actually a few things that could potentially cause this. One of them is genetic, another one is through pregnancy. The third is through the standard American diet. Please do your research on the standard American diet. And the fourth potential way that you can develop this disease or hashies is having too much iodine. I do want to add that hashies is normally paired, actually like frequently paired with another autoimmune disease such as RA, lupus, there's celiac, vitiligo, and there's honestly other ones that could be potentially paired with hash. At the beginning of this video, I mentioned that in the beginning, it was a lot of, we're gonna keep an eye on it, we're gonna keep an eye on it, we're gonna keep an eye on it, we're gonna keep even more eyes on it, followed with a misdiagnosis, and then a year later actually being correctly diagnosed, and them still telling me we're gonna keep an eye on it though. My experience and the research I have done, the medical field is kind of worked around being compensated. Basically, if you're not sick enough, it's just they're gonna wait. They're gonna tell you like keep an eye on it, keep an eye on it, keep an eye on it until you are sick enough where you have to constantly go in there, get checked, get evaluated, and be put on these medications. So the steps that I took to really avoid that route was I did research and I got on Facebook because I was recommended through, I don't even remember, like a friend, or maybe I honestly just posted it on my Facebook just asking for help, and somebody referred this group. I will look them up and then I'll link them down below from Facebook, and it's just, you know, women who have been diagnosed with Hashimoto's, and everyone just kind of talked about their journey and how they ended up being like truly diagnosed with Hashimoto's. They talk about a lot of what I just said. They were like, we're gonna keep an eye on it, we're gonna keep an eye on it. You know, before things got bad, it was just all, let's keep an eye on it, let's keep an eye on it. And then, you know, they got, you know, bad enough to where like, oh no, now you're gonna have to come in, you're gonna have to get this test, this test, this test, you're gonna have to see this specialist, you know. And it's just like a never ending cycle with between all of these doctors. And you know, through them, I was actually able to figure out the correct test to request. There's 4 specific ones for Hashimoto's, and they are TSH, which is your thyroid stimulating hormone, which, you know, we need that. Yeah, we do. The next one is TH is T4, which is the main hormone that is produced by your thyroid. T3, I don't know how to pronounce this word, but here it is. And then the 4th one is antibodies. And basically, if your levels are to have reached a max of the antibodies, equals to a damaged thyroid. Right here are some of the vitamins that I take. So the first thing that I actually came across, and this is only found on the Melaleuca site, and this is was just like the most purest immune boost, or this is called like the Activate Immune Complex, and it's just, you know, for optimal immune support. Okay, so in here, this is, you know, full zinc. Honestly, I got this bottle. I don't know too much about this specific brand. But I got this bottle because it was glass, and because at the time that I got this, we were like in the middle of the pandemic, so like none of the like immune vitamins were available. They were all taken and all out of stock. So definitely when I got this at Sprouts, I hopped on it so fast. I was like, no freaking way. And I honestly have like 2 or 3 bottles. I think 2 bottles of these. I have is Celium. And basically it's just an antioxidant, because, you know, we need that. And I do want to mention, let me drink some water because I'm getting hot. Okay, so I do want to mention some other things that your doctor will not tell you. And that is just like cleaning up your diet. Like I hate saying the word diet because everyone's like, oh, you're gonna be like on a restrict like calories and da 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 da. And no, like that, everyone has a specific diet. Like everyone who eats has a diet. You eating is a diet. So just honestly, just cleaning it up, because I'll be honest, I was on this standard American diet where I would, you know, eat out, eat more fried food, eat a lot of protein. And to be honest, like our body doesn't need all of the protein that it's currently, you know, being shoved in our face. Like another big change that I made is I changed out my salt to Himalayan salt. I have also read that sea salt can work as well as just looking for salt that has low iodine in there. That can be also beneficial for you as well. Okay guys, so that was honestly my entire spiel on hashies. Definitely leave a big thumbs up if you found any value or gained any new knowledge. Just smash that thumbs up button. It definitely helps small YouTubers like myself, helps us create more content similar to the ones that you are thumbs upping. Definitely share, leave a comment down below with your story, your symptoms. Okay guys, definitely share this with your friends, family, your neighbors, your like dogs, even strangers, everyone. My goal for 2021 is 1,000 subscribers, so please help a sister out. And I'll definitely catch you guys very, very soon. Stay tuned, guys.